Welcome back to Crypto Tutorial. On today's video, we'd like to discuss XRP, how it's currently performing, and what we could expect during the upcoming hours and days. But as well, I would highly appreciate if you could give me a thumbs up down below. It will be just absolutely amazing, and you will be supporting the channel by doing so. So thank you very much already, and let's get started on the chart. So what you can clearly see is that I opened up the 4-hourly time frame on XRP. What I can clearly see right now is that we are actually retesting this descending resistance. We have seen multiple touch points below this descending resistance, so therefore this is a confirmed descending resistance line, and right now we are heading towards a retest. So what I think is actually very important right now is that if we do see a breakout occur above this descending resistance, find support on top of it, and head towards the upside afterwards, we will clearly be seeing a trend reversal getting created. What else is actually quite good to know? So if we take a quick look here, we were creating firstly, well, each time lower lows every time. Well, right now we are clearly seeing a higher low getting created for the very first time, and perhaps we are going to break out and head towards the 0.618 level and create our next higher low at approximately this range at $1.03. Why am I saying so? It's because before we did actually find support on top of this range for sure, and we have seen in the past as well that we have found support on top of it multiple times. So therefore I personally think that the $1.03 level will be a major level of resistance before, but as well a major stronghold once we break out above it and find support on top, creating a third higher low and actually showing us that a trend reversal is taking place. Well, what else I would like to discuss is actually the EMA ribbon. On the 4-hourly time frame, you can clearly see that the EMA ribbon is perfectly aligned together with the descending resistance. That is for sure of utmost importance. We have seen it completely aligned with the descending resistance for quite a while already, and it is serving as a level of resistance so far. So if we are right now actually able to break out above it, it will be once more shifted towards the longs taking over the shorts, and we will be finding support on top of it, and therefore I think it is very likely that we are actually going to hold strong on top of the 0.618 at $1.03. Well, this being said, I would like to head towards a 1-hourly time frame where you can clearly see that we are seeing the opposite taking place. We are right now getting supported for the very first time by the EMA ribbon. We did actually see a clear support being found on top of it, and we are right now heading towards the upright direction. So therefore, I am right now very convinced that we are seeing a stronghold getting created at this point in time, and that we are actually seeing a trend reversal getting started. Well, what else is actually quite important to take into consideration so far? It is actually the RSI. If we see the RSI right now, what you can clearly see on the 1-hourly time frame is that we are not seeing any type of bearish divergences. It does actually look very good to me so far, but the only thing that does concern me a bit is that we are actually seeing this minor, well, lower high on the RSI, and we are seeing clearly that on the chart we might perhaps start creating a higher high. So then at that point in time we will be seeing a bearish divergence, and this is the only thing that does concern me right now on the 1-hourly time frame, that could perhaps lead towards a rejection at this point in time, heading once more towards the downside instead of seeing further continuation. So this is a bearish divergence that you would like to monitor closely once we see a further increase on the chart as well. Well, this being said, I would like to take a quick look at the 4-hourly time frame, where you can clearly see that everything looks very fine, but what I must admit is that it does look absolutely marvelous to see a further growth, especially because we are just above the 50 range on the RSI, and therefore further continuation towards the upside is very likely to occur before breaking out above the dotted line on the upper part and expecting a reversal on the RSI and a decline in strength, and as well a decline in price action on this chart. So far we still have plenty of space on the RSI to see further growth, and as well I personally think that that is exactly what we will be seeing during the upcoming hours so far. And what else is something I think is absolutely important right now? Well, for sure the MACD. Well, the MACD does actually look very good on the 4-hourly time frame. We did already experience major momentum towards the upside. Right now we are clearly seeing a continuation of this momentum. We are not seeing any type of crossover taking place so far, so this is actually looking very good to me. It does look very healthy, and on the 1-hourly time frame we are seeing the opposite taking place. We are seeing momentum towards the upside right now, an increase in price action, but as well we are heading towards a crossover on the MACD. Therefore a further continuation of this momentum towards the upside is actually very likely to occur, and I personally think that for sure we will be reaching the retest of the 0.5 at $1.09, but perhaps get rejected at that point in time and heading straight back down, creating a support zone on top of the 0.618 at $1.03. So this is the scenario I personally think that we will be seeing during the upcoming hours and days, but especially on the daily time frame, I would like to discuss a few things as well. And that is actually, I would like to discuss that we are as well losing strength here. So if we do see a further continuation of momentum heading towards the 0.5 at $1.09, perhaps getting rejected at that point in time and finding support on top of the 0.618, I'm still absolutely very bullish, especially because we will be seeing an increase in price action and as well a crossover heading anytime near. So actually very pumped about this development, and I personally think that we will eventually see a crossover taking place and XRP once more seeing a major increase towards the upside starting. So December looks very good to me. Tomorrow that will be December, and I personally think that we will actually expect a major pump on XRP so far. So if you like the content, do not forget to give me a thumbs up down below. It will be highly appreciated. And a small recap for all of you who were watching is that we have to monitor the MACD on the daily time frame very good. As well, what we have to take into consideration is that we still might get rejected by the EMA ribbon on the 4-hourly time frame, especially because it's serving as a level of resistance, as exactly where we are at right now. And we are seeing a minor bearish divergence on the 1-hourly time frame that might have influence in the overall price action. But so far, I am absolutely bullish on the overall trend, and a retest of the 0.5 level at $1.09 is absolutely a possibility during the upcoming 24 to 48 hours. So thank you very much, guys, and I hope you have a nice day. Bye bye.